Welcome to your personal reading. Let me just begin by saying thank you so much for making the request and exchanging energy with me. Working with your guides and channeling the messages has been a blast. So, thank you for that. Okay. Before I start with the cards and your questions, I got a few channeled numbers. So the first one is 3737. And I'm picturing a compass or a GPS pointing to what you are currently aligned to in respect to true north or your north node. Okay. Awareness of where you are headed. All right. All right. So I also got 321 and I got it 32 times. So when I got your request for a personal, it was 231. And so I asked Spirit, do you mean 321 or do you mean 232? And I got, yes, kinda. Okay, so I was like, okay, yeah, that means what? So then I was looking for 321 in my numbers, and I found the page that had it, and it also had 2332. Okay, so once I saw that, I understood what Spirit meant. Okay, I had clarity. So, I'm also getting 1 Peter 3:21. So a baptism is significant. Okay, something about clearing your conscience or cleansing your energy, and I'm hearing use water when appropriate. And I'm also hearing try praying for clarity and peace of mind while in the shower or bath. Okay, that's for you. We also got 191, and I got it 13 times. And I almost forgot to mention on 321, there's something significant about 14. So something that happened around age 13 or 14, or something that happened 14 years ago. Okay, so in with 191 in numerology, it symbolizes gifted and intuitive. Okay, and it also resonates with insight and perception. So you may have gifts of claircognizance or clairvoyance, to be exact. All right. I'm hearing they're coming online. Interesting. Okay. So we also have 8484. Okay, funny. I'm getting a cornucopia of abundance and stability, like the walk I was telling you about. There were so many blessings. I had to make 2 trips. So that's what I'm getting with you. There's going to be so much abundance and blessings coming in. You're going to have to make 2 trips. Okay, energetically. Okay, so a while back, I channeled Passion Fruit by Drake as I woke up, right? And I noted the song on a Post-it. Then I randomly put it on the page with this group of numbers. I don't remember doing that, but I was looking at the lyrics that say, cleansing my soul of addiction for now. Okay. And 1 Peter 3:21, and something about leaving behind things that keep falling apart. Okay. So then, as I was meditating on your, on you, okay, and your energy, I heard Sarah, but I didn't know who sang it. And so I was looking for it online, and I found a song called Sarah by Fleetwood Mac. And the lyrics that stood out to me are, wait a minute, baby, stay with me a while. Said you'd give me light, but you never told me about the fire. Okay. It goes on to talk about drowning in a sea of love. And I instantly pictured that hopscotch I shared with you with a twist. And then I heard, Sarah, I love you. But your guides were singing it like Starship, okay? Like the song Sarah from Starship. Okay, so first let me say, your guides are very fun-loving, very musical, and very high energy, okay? So thank you again for letting me tap into that. Okay, so your first question was, what's blocking you from understanding the message that your spirit guides need you to unlock? Okay. Right away, I'm picturing the Lord of the Rings when they're out at the doors of Durin and that guard the entrance to the Moria mines. And the riddle is speak, friend, and enter. Okay. And I'm hearing there's a need to shift your perspective. Okay. You're not necessarily being blocked. You're just a little blurry. Interesting. Okay. So the cards I got for that answer are 10 of Pentacles from a different perspective. Okay. Oh, it's pretty dark. I might have to turn up the light. And we also have the Hanged Man in reverse from a different angle. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to turn up the light just a little bit. Is that better? Okay. Okay. So, all right. The first thing I'm getting is, okay, bear with me here, generational karma, as in challenges that have been passed down. Okay, for example, poor eyesight and the need for glasses. Remember, with every downside or difficulty you inherit, you're also blessed with gifts and tools to overcome them. Okay, it's 191. So I'm hearing your claircognizance or your clear understanding isn't being blocked. There may just be a need to clean your glasses. Okay, 2332 and 191. So, and with the Hanged Man, I'm getting 37, 37, and 84, 84. Okay, so with the picture of a piñata hanging from a tree. Okay, and when we incarnate here, when we pass through the veil of forgetfulness, that's spirit spinning us around, putting the blindfold on us and spinning us around to disorient us, okay, as we pass through the veil. And then the whole point of the game is to use our senses to get our bearings and bust open our abundance. All right? So, okay. So then I asked your second question. All right. Is the message about light? And I'm hearing a corny comeback that I used to hear when I would ask someone to borrow their lighter, but with a twist. I'm hearing you are the light, but what you seek is the flame. Okay, corny. I love your guides. Okay, and the tarot card to answer your question is the Star. Okay. I almost let one slip. Okay, so let me this right here. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so the star is a resounding yes. Okay. All right, the booby threw me off. Okay, let me get back in this. Okay. All right, so, okay, so yes, this is making me think of, okay, interesting, a cute little shop that has just recently opened across the street from my home called Star Gallery and Gifts. And we were discussing putting plants in the window display. And the owner said, well, I wouldn't want to cook them. And from her perspective, being new to the environment and inside the store, that perspective would make sense. Okay. But from my perspective, being on the other side of the street, facing juxtaposed and several stories up, I can see exactly where, when, and how much the window display area is actually getting of light. Okay. Okay. So, it's like Spirit has been recording and have access to 360-degree replay. And I'm hearing it's available to you upon request. Okay, so whatever you want to see or understand more clearly, simply put in the request to the officials. Very cute, Spirit. Funny. I'm picturing Spirit in black and white stripes, like referees. Okay, so request a replay of what happened from another angle, and I'm hearing specify that you want the best angle, and you need it put up on the jumbotron for you to see. Okay, and then that's when your claircognizance and clairvoyance come into play. Okay. Goodness gracious, boobies. Fire! This is Spirit lighting a fire under your ass. Your guides are hilarious. Okay, so we have feathered omens. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions. Self-deceit, illusion, secret. Okay, so what I'm getting with this right here is early in my spiritual awakening. Funny, I'm hearing early in the morning. I was reading about 11:11 and synchronicities, and I was like, why don't I see 11:11 or feathers? Aren't I spiritual enough? And like within the week, I saw hundreds of feathers. Like, I'm not kidding. To some, it probably looked like a massacre. Okay. Okay. So I came to realize where I usually found comfort at in my home, like my spot on the couch, so to speak, was not in alignment with any digital numbers, no clocks. So my understanding improved, okay, and I was able to adjust some things and started seeing 11:11 within the week. Okay, so, all right, moving right along. We have, interesting, lack of awareness. Okay, so this feels like an echo. Do you hear that echo? Of what I've been saying about your clairvoyance and requesting for it to be put up on the Jumbotron, giving you a bird's eye view. Okay. And this is, these are the insights that Spirit has for you. You just have to request them. Okay. It's okay. All right. Interesting. They said you can think of it like you're checking a book out of the Akashic records. Like you have to make the request. All right. Interesting. Okay. So then we have focus. Focus. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting a message about if you need to, okay, no, that's wrong. Okay. Wow. Your spirit guides are getting very rambunctious, very loud. Okay. They're saying you need to adjust your focus. Okay. Now I'm picturing like a lens zoomed out and zoomed in and blurry. Okay. So now I'm hearing your spirit guides are going to share. They're going to share an old recipe, an old family recipe with me to share with you about if you want to. And okay, so they're very adamant that you need to make these requests, specific requests. Okay. Because they can't act without your invitation or consent. Okay, so free will and all that. Okay, so if you want to increase your light quotient and open up or clear your third eye chakra, first step, get your hands on one of these stones. Okay, we have sodalite, we have amethyst, and we have labradorite. Okay, there's more that help with this. You can substitute the ingredients as you please. Okay, all right. And then what's next? What's the next step? Okay. Okay. Step 2, lay down on your back, place the stone of your choosing in the middle of your forehead. I can't see it. In the middle of your forehead. Okay. Step 3, focus on a bright royal blue light. Okay, coming from the heavens, filling up your third eye, okay, where the stone is placed, okay, like this color blue, blue of the sky, okay, okay, so I'm getting a side note. If you want to boost your efforts and put some miracle grow on it, perform the ceremony during a full moon, but be aware, okay, there's that awareness again, be aware of retrograde season and eclipse season, okay? Okay, so maybe this stall from the hangman is because of the stars. Oh, okay. Interesting. Something to consider. Okay. So, if turning up the light and seeing better is what you want, clean your tools or your spiritual glasses. Okay. Your crystals, your cards, whatever helps you see or understand better. Follow the recipe for clearing your third eye chakra and clear your conscience in order to understand with more clarity. Okay. Also, with this hanged man reversed, I had quite a bit of insomnia channeling your energy. And this gives the sensation of twilight 24 hours a day for months. Okay. Like in Alaska. Okay. So too much bouncing around in the head makes the CD skip. Funny. Okay, funny. I'm also getting sacrifice from this hanged man. And I'm hearing, yeah, you're going to have to give up some of your beauty sleep to pick up what I'm putting down. Hilarious. Okay. All right. So I'm also getting a message. It may even get a little uncomfortable or frustrating, shifting your frame of reference with all the blood going to your head, rushing to your head. Okay, so I'm hearing baptize, clear your conscience by getting in your emotions. Okay, I'm picturing that hopscotch again. And reading the water. Okay, so you know which way to aim the raft, like in white water rafting. Okay, now I'm picturing, oh no, the mud. Okay, but remember, perspective is key, and you pick up the key right after the mud. Okay, Spirit's like, remember, request 360 replay on this life, on your life or this situation. So anytime you are ready for a different way of seeing what's happening, just take a time out and ask your guides to show you the best angle on that last play on the Jumbotron so you can see it, and within days you'll be able to see it clear as day. Okay? All right. It's 22:22 on the timer. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you like the way I read, please smash that like button, comment if it resonated. And again, thank you for sharing your energy with me. It was an honor to read for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.